mean, for us, this Pειραιά facility is one of the most important facility which we have here. And looking at the let's say the tasks the team has to do should give you the confidence that it's a wide variety. And I mean, for me it's quite obvious, because the shipping industry, the Greek shipping industry, is one of the biggest shipping industry, with around about $106 billion equivalent of 90% of the world market tanker volume. So very impressive volume. And we, as an engine supplier, we are here to serve our customers, to help our customers. And of course, you may ask, one can do that out of Copenhagen or out of Augsburg. No, this is not the right way to do. We have to be local where our people are, and where our customers are. And speaking in the same language, of course, gives a big advantage to the whole industry. And the people in the shipping industry, whenever they have a problem, they are not in a different time zone, so they can call them anytime, and we have a competent team here. And with this inauguration of this PrimeSurf Academy, we give them also sort of training, which allows them to sort out different problems by themselves. There are different training, let's say, blocks. First of all, for us it's important to get to know which training level a specific client needs. So before we send or take a person to our training academy, we verify the level with the small tests, and the outcome of the test allows us directly to get them, let's say, a training level 1, 2, 3 or 4. So depending on the level of the training the person needs, we can serve in an appropriate way the training. The question is not being big or small. The question is, do we have the same level of quality? And we have certified trainers. That means we have to have the same level of competence, whether it's in Copenhagen, whether it's in Augsburg, or whether it's here in Piraeus. And that is important. So quality comes first. And the size, of course, depends on our customers. If too many customers or so many customers require a training, then we do a phase 3, which means another expansion. I think this is not only specific valid for the Greek shipping industry. Training is becoming more and more important. Why is this the case? Because these days people are globally orientated. I mean, look at my father or grandfather. He started his career in one company and he retired in the same company. This is not valid as of today. The people are globally orientated. So whether they work today for a company A and tomorrow for a company B, they do that. They change the jobs. And we have to address that. And this is, of course, we have the ship owners and the shipping companies have to employ new people. But in case they are not trained, there's no value, and so we are there to help them to train these people in an appropriate way. I mean, technology, of course, is one of the main driver. Looking at the engines is such that the core engine is still a mechanical engine, yeah. But the control system, the algorithms around, software technology, instrumentation, so that is getting more and more important, and the people have to be trained also on such a level. So being only good on the mechanical side these days is no longer, let's say, sufficient to support the whole shipping industry. So we have to add other, let's say, skill sets, and this is where we are key to do so. Yes and no. Having a local setup here, it's also a kind of a saving. I think you all agree you have to have trained people. But in the past, the Greek shipping industry had to fly over to Copenhagen their employees to train them. So flight costs you're going to save here, and having them native, and also the language, I think, is a big advantage. So the learning effect is higher. The quality will be, of course, the same, because the trainer have the same level of experience, but you also save some sort of, let's say, traveling cost, and maybe also hotel arrangements.